Imagine this, you've beaten Breath of the Wild countless times and completed every single thing there is to do in the game. You've gotten all the Korok seeds, completed all the shrines and side quests, and have every single piece of armor. But what else is there to do once you've completed everything? Why, killing yourself, of course. Sometimes finding the craziest ways to kill Link is more fun than actually playing the game. And what better way to die than a flying bokoblin? If you don't know what a bokoblin is, you must have been asleep for the past 100 years or something. Okay, maybe that's a bad analogy, but they're easily one of the most popular Zelda enemies. On their own, they're innocent enough, but if you pair them up with the Moblin, they turn into professional WWE wrestlers. Why isn't he moving? Me personally, I wouldn't let a man handle me like that. Moving on, taming horses is boring. And what screams Hero of the Wild more than riding wild creatures around? Well, maybe riding a Lionel, but I learned the hard way that it isn't possible. But you can ride the next best thing, which are bears. Don't be intimidated by their loud roar or their big muscles. They're completely harmless. Unfortunately, you can't register them at stables, and I don't have a good reason for you, other than that there's some sort of animal racism going on. It's pretty messed up. All of the NPCs in Breath of the Wild are harmless and can't hurt you in any way.
Said absolutely no one.
These NPCs were sent from Ganondorf himself to put... You can actually get some of the NPCs to kill you if you manage to piss them off enough. Like here in Goron City, where we see a Goron just minding his own business. But if we swing our weapon at him a bunch, he'll get mad and hit us back. And while technically the hit itself doesn't do any damage, if we do this on a hill, the Goron can still unintentionally kill us. Shield surfing is one of my favorite pastimes when I run out of things to do, but I don't surf down tiny little hills like a noob. I only hit the tallest, steepest, and most dangerous cliffs I can find. I'm not gonna save Hyrule by sliding down little kiddie ramps, no. I have to channel my inner alpha male and tackle only the most challenging slopes. That being said, it's also a really easy way to die. My personal favorite spot is the Hebra Mountains, and there's even a place that offers lessons. Yeah, I still need some more practice. Everyone loves when it rains in Breath of the Wild. It makes it near impossible to climb for that immersion, and gives you time to reflect on your life choices while you wait for it to go away. But what's even better than a rainstorm? A lightning storm. It's super easy to die just by wearing metal, but I'm always looking for a good challenge. Instead of getting struck by lightning, how about putting a metal object on top of a tree, letting it get struck, and then having it crush you? It's a bit harder than it looks, but it can definitely be done. If this has happened to you unintentionally, I can't imagine how bad your luck is. Make sure to drop a like on this video or you'll get 10 years of bad luck. Sorry. Who doesn't love stasis? No one can resist the urge to freeze an enemy and absolutely yeet them into oblivion. Sure, it's useful for solving some puzzles, but where it really comes in handy is on trees. While you may think trees are only good for making campfires, think again. These gifts from nature can be one of the fastest ways to get around Hyrule. Just cut a tree down, freeze it with stasis, and build up a ton of energy, then boom. Just make sure you jump before you hit the ground, or you risk the sweet release of death. But what if I told you there's an even faster, better, and easier way to travel? Well, say hello to wind bombing. I'd be surprised if you didn't know what this is, but basically it just allows you to fly through Hyrule at the speed of sound. But just wind bombing around normally is too boring. It's more fun to try and use this glitch without your glider. There's something oddly satisfying about watching Link launch across the map while ragdolling. And if I'm feeling a little quirky, I'll even try to launch myself into NPCs for the fun of it. Let's just say Hateno Village has witnessed my death numerous times. Legend has it that there was a hero long ago who could travel through time. There were also some rumors that he abused animals, more specifically cuckoos. Ever since then, it has been said that the cuckoos never forgot about their years of torture and misery. Fast forward thousands of years later, and that's definitely still the case. If you don't know about this, I'd be surprised, but just swing at the cuckoos to bring back their PTSD like so. It may be well known, but it's still a really fun way to die. I remember back when I first got off the Great Plateau and made my way over to Lake Hylia, just casually minding my own business and doing some exploring, and then suddenly I see a massive ramen noodle coming out of the water. Any good traveler would ask themselves, can I ride that thing? Sadly, the answer is no. Even if you somehow manage to dodge all the orbs of electricity flying at you, the dragon refuses to be ridden. But hey, who knows? Maybe you'll be able to ride them in Tears of the Kingdom. Rivali's Gale is nice and all, but it doesn't quite let you be one with the birds. If only there was a way to be able to fly as high as you wanted without draining any stamina. Oh wait, there is. I behold to you the flying machine. Just head to Goron City and grab one of the minecarts, and then find a metal box to put inside of it. There is one small catch with this thing though. It is highly unstable, so it might give up on you while you're thousands of feet in the air, sending you plummeting back down to the ground. Anyways, that's all I got for today, but comment down below some of the craziest ways you've managed to die in Breath of the Wild. And yeah, peace.